Infinity 2 family, welcome back to the channel. T Infinity 2, T Infinity here, back again with a reading for you. So earlier I had pulled some runes, and I pulled some runes because I was ready to pull some runes, and I actually still has one out right now, as y'all see. And when I pulled the rune, the first rune I pulled out was Kano. Kano, that is a rune. I will put it up here what it looks like. I will take a picture of it and put it up here. Kano is a rune. It looks like a less than sign, but it means opening, right? And that was coming out for your present energy. And that was basically saying how you could be closed off right now, and you could be not giving your energy to nobody, or you could not wanting to be giving your energy to anybody, okay? And you could be isolating yourself and different things like that, okay? And then the second room that I pulled was algaes. Algaes means protection, but I pulled it in reverse, right? So I pulled it in reverse. So then I would automatically think that means you're not protected or something, right? So in the past, you could have felt not protected, is what I got from that, because you're closed off right now. And why are you closed off? You're closed off because you're literally going through a chrysalis stage. You're going through an initiation. You're in a waiting room again. Remember, we was in a waiting room before, but now we're in a waiting room again. Jeopardy energy type. Do, 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 do. Like you're on a waiting line or something. So algaes in reverse, it was saying basically like, in the past you felt like you weren't protected, okay? You felt like you didn't have any protection, and that you had to change into this person that had to protect themselves. And in order to do that, what did? You closed off yourself from everybody and everything that you felt like you needed to protect your energy or protect yourself from. Okay, and then I said, okay, wow, is this going on right now? So I pulled another rune, and the third rune that I pulled was Soelo. Soelo is the wholeness rune. Okay, it's the wholeness rune, and it speaks about fertility. Okay, and you basically becoming whole within yourself, having to go through a chrysalis of transformation. And this is why you were closed off, okay? Because now you're prepping yourself for a new beginning. You're prepping yourself for a rebirth. You're prepping yourself for actually doing the will of heaven, okay? Doing the will of heaven for the Most High God. So then that rune actually means you become a spiritual warrior. Okay? So Suelo basically saying that since you weren't protected, you didn't feel protected in the past, you learned how to protect yourself. And now that you've learned how to protect yourself, you have now become a spiritual warrior. And now the rune that I pulled was Anzu. Okay, this is the rune that I pulled after everything, Anzu. And I wanted to read this rune with you. Oh, I forgot. I pulled this rune as well. Wholeness. Oh, I did talk about Suelo. Okay, so I want to read this. This rune is Anzu. Anzu. And I pulled Ingus. I talked about that. And then now we're going to talk about Anzu. Okay, Anzu. Because this rune stands for signals. This rune stands for signals. So you're going to get ready to get signs of something. Y'all heard that? Yeah, you getting ready to get a sign of something. Something is getting ready to come to your awareness. Okay, let's read this. So the god Loki, okay, messenger rune. signals. The keynote here is receiving messages, which you are right now. If you clicked on this reading, you're supposed to see this reading. You're supposed to be here right now. Okay, this reading is for you. Okay. Even a timely warning may be seen as a gift. The message may be that a new life is unfolding, which I just basically told you. Okay. New lives begin with new connections, surprising linkages that direct you onto new pathways. Take care now to be especially aware during meetings, visits, chance encounters, particularly with persons wiser than yourself. So now, okay, you are ready to linkage. Okay, you are ready to be around others that are more wise than you, that can really show you the ropes, is what I'm hearing here, and protect you, even show you more protection, show you the ropes. Like, they gonna show you what it is for real, for real. And if you are not ready for this, then you better get ready, okay? Because this is what's about to happen. You're going to be meeting people. Maybe you've already begun to meet people, but maybe you haven't actually sat down and conversed with these people. Maybe you haven't, like, went and, had a visit with them or a meeting with them, but you just met them, okay? Be mindful. Be mindful. When the messenger rune brings sacred knowledge, you are truly blessed. So I literally pulled this rune, then I had to run out somewhere real quick, and I was reading up, but I didn't get to read this, and I don't even think I ever made a video. If you go to my runes playlist, I don't think I got no video of Anzu. I don't remember this rune, me doing a video on this. But I guess this is the video. Okay, how much time? Oh, 7. Okay. Loki. Loki is the ancient trickster from the pantheon of Norse gods. Okay, so if you clicked on this reading, then you must have some type of linkage or some type of lineage or some type of connection to the pantheon gods of the Norse gods. The pantheon of the Norse, like a horse, but Norse god. Okay, not Norse. Okay, he is the Heyoka of the Native Americans. What? So this is not only a pantheon of the Norse gods, but this is Heyoka of the native gods, the god Loki. Okay, but his name is Heyoka for the Native Americans. Okay. A mocking shadow of the creator God, as well as the bringer of benefits to human God. So this is a mocking shadow. Okay. He is a reminder. Remember, he's a trickster, ancient trickster. He is a reminder that even scoundrels and arch thieves. So these are the type of energies that been around you. Scoundrels and arch thieves. Bro, what the hell? For real. Can bear wisdom. Okay, so I feel like you learned from, because in the past, remember I said you were not protected. Like in the past, you did not feel protected at all. And you had to become your own protector. So when that happened, okay, that is when you became closed off to people, because you said, why am I going to be around people that's going to put me in danger when I already know I ain't got nobody protecting me? This was before you probably were conscious or had your spiritual awakening. But then you had a spiritual awakening, and you, after you was closed off, you started to awaken from within, and you finally realized, oh, I'm not by myself. Oh, I do have protectors. Oh, I do have guardians. Oh, I do have spirit animals. Oh, I do have this. I do have that. I do have gifts. Da. And so now that you realize that, okay, you have become a spiritual warrior. And because you have become a spiritual warrior, there has been scoundrels around you in the past, and there has been arch thieves around you in the past, villains that you have literally seen now in real life, because in the past you were blinded and you couldn't see them, but now since you had your awakening, you see them for who they are. Okay, and now when you draw this rune, expect the unexpected. Okay, expect the unexpected. The message is always a call to new life. So you need to expect the unexpected right now, because anything is possible. Okay, you should stand still as well right now, because confirmation, anything is possible. Okay, Anzu is the first of the 13 runes that make up the cycle initiation, and I know I said something about that when I was explaining y'all all the other runes that I had picked out. So this is the second rune about a cycle initiation. So you are definitely being initiated, okay? You are definitely being initiated. You are being initiated at a cellular level. There are things about you that are changing at a cellular level, not just you're out, your 3D. No, this is at a cellular level that this is happening to you. You understand? Okay. Runes that focus directly upon the mechanism of self-change, and as such addresses our need to integrate unconscious motive with the conscious intent. Drawing Anzus tell you that connection with the divine is at hand. So if you click onto this video, connection to the divine is at hand, okay? You are connected. That is a fact. That is a Fendi fact, okay, is what I hear. It is a signal to explore the depths of the foundation of life and to experience the inexhaustible wellspring and the divine in your nature. So this is why you are being prepped, because you have a divine spring, okay, that's about to be pouring up out of you, overflowing onto everything and everybody that you come across. Okay, everybody that you come across, you have a natural spring within you that's getting ready to overflow. Okay, at the same time, you are reminded that you must first draw from the well to nourish and give to yourself. Then there will be more than enough to nourish others. What? A new sense of family. I'm about to cry, y'all. A new sense of family and solidarity. Invest in this room. Y'all about to cry, y'all. Yo, shout out to Inez too. Inez, shout out to you. You was a 600 subscriber to my channel. I thank you so much. I love you. Y'all, you're literally God is so awesome. You are literally connecting to your new family. You're like literally connecting to who the Most High truly wants you to be connected to. That's what I see here. Smells so good. That's exactly what I see here. You are connecting to who the Most High wants you to connect to. So, what time is it? Okay, 13. We about to pull. Y'all want to pull some tarot, or we will just leave it here? So we will just leave it here. I will come back with another reading, okay? This was just for the Anzus. This is a Anzus, okay? Yeah. Loki, the ancient trickster from the pantheon of the Norse gods, okay? So this is a time to remind yourself once again that before you give to others, you need to give to yourself. Okay? So nourish yourself as the day goes along, and the new moon is tomorrow, and we're gonna hop right into that reading as well. Okay? So I love y'all, and I will see y'all in y'all new reading. Oh yeah. Oh, I did say that already. Shout out to you, Inez. I really appreciate you. Peace.